Hey everyone, Angie with Adora Perfect Pups. I'm here with Micah and Jazz and Trigger's litter. They were born on 10-3, right, 10-3. So these little ones are cresting about, like 3.5 weeks, three and a half weeks. So eyes are open. At 3 weeks, we do some sound therapy work from 3 to 4 weeks. This is Jazz's first litter, and she has done phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal. Yeah, she's, I believe, close to 2 years old. I'd have to look at the website date exactly, but just the curl coat that's on them, the coloration. Yeah, we've got a few darker ones. A little light one over here that has that nice little frosting, but then really striking white. It's just got really nice, strong white points. In the litter, we have 3 males, 3 females. So we're 3 and 3, which is nice. Sometimes we get more females than males and more males than females, but we just have a beautiful arrangement here.
So the first one I have here, this is a male, and we're going to get a weight on him.
Sure.
So this is a little male, and the white markings on these two are really...
They're very vibrant, aren't they? Like they're vibrant.
Yeah.
It's hard to, especially on him, like with his dark
intensity
red, the intensity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is a little male. He's got a lot of white markings on his toes, on his face, and on his chest.
And he has a white tip tail.
And a white tip tail.
And a white tip tail. We like those little white tips, don't we? And he weighs currently 2.08, so just over 2 pounds.
Okay, next up here is another male. And this little guy, I don't think he's got a lick of white on him. Nope.
These are F1B Cavapoos. I didn't mention that.
Yeah. So this little guy here, he doesn't have any white on him, but he is the darkest of all of them. And the coat color is the dark red, and then he has really nice curls on him. You can see in his face, he's going to have a really nice striking. And as that grows, Angie was saying in one of our earlier videos, as it grows, he's going to have a nice mustache, and that'll grow out, and he'll have a nice full face that we can get a lot of fun, interesting haircuts with. So if any white he has is on the bottom of his foot there. I think he has just a couple white hairs coming through there, but
he doesn't have the 5 little strands on the head. And he weighs 1.94, so he's smaller.
Next up, we have a little female. Nice frosted look to her. Nice white markings on her head there, on her toes, on her face, or on her muzzle, on her chest as well. Let's see here. She does not have the white tip tail, but
her white is very vibrant as well.
Is, yeah, for as light
it's
a color.
It's unusual, yeah, to have that much contrast.
It has a lot of nice contrast.
And as that starts to grow out, it'll over that white will overlay on her other color. I'll get her weight here in a second.
Next up, this is probably the puppy that has maybe the least amount of texture. This is a female. And again, another one that doesn't have much white, a little bit on the chin and the toes. How much you got for a weight?
1.46.
146.
To peanut.
Yeah, these are all kind of a nice little peanut size. But yeah, this is a little female. Yep. And it's kind of a hazelnut color. It's like not really dark mahogany. Or not really light. It's kind of a nice in-between color. Kind of almost like a golden,
milky.
Kind of a golden milky color. Yeah,
it's latte-ish. It's been cooled out with milk.
Okay, next we have another female. This is the last female, I believe. Kind of a similar color, but has a little bit more texture to her. So a little bit more of the curl of the darker male that we had shown earlier. But yeah, definitely beautiful, just beautiful coloring, and but definitely a little more texture.
Face, wow.
Yeah.
This little one I have in my lap weighs 1.57.
Okay. Now they're moving around a little bit, but I think it's this one.
Yep, it's the last one.
Yeah, it's a male. I think we have 2 males here. Right?
We did this one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first one.
We don't name them until closer to 5 weeks.
Okay, yeah, this male and then this male and then we have the 3 females.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so this is the last puppy. This is a male, and he's got the nice white toes there, nice big white chest, and then on his face there too has the white markings as well. Just a barely white tip tail, and just a very cute little puppy. Fits right in my hands. Mm-hmm. He's doing really good. So he's got the nice heavy texture as well. So for an F1B.
This little one weighs 1.57.
Okay. And then last but not least.
1.59.
Okay. So they're all about 1.5.
Yeah.
Almost 2
Can you zoom in
pounds.
and catch us? They're starting to do their mouthing, where they mouth one another before we add soft toys in their pens. That's a socialization piece. So that's always fun to watch puppies' eyes open, right? And then ears open.
their eyes
and then
and
that
ears
first
wouldn't have
piece where they
opened,
start, they just
Wouldn't have opened
opened.
too long ago.
Right. And then they start to interact with mouthing. And I just think that's the coolest thing, because that's when life starts, really. Like, not when it starts, but when
You can see a lot more of their brain.
Yeah, their
working.
brain part starting
to,
to. It's like the first smiles with babies, when you smile at them and they actually smile back. It's like, oh,
The lights
it's fun. The lights, the lights are on. Puppies are born as neonates. That means that they finish their development outside of the womb. And that's why those first 2 weeks, I like to tell my families, those first 2 weeks are still development weeks. That's when we work with their brain and their blood flow in their body, waking that up while they're still developing. So technically, puppies can go home at 8 weeks. I like to keep my little ones till 9 to 10, but the Ohio State law says they can go home at 8 weeks. But really, then we only have 6 weeks to work with them.
Yeah.
So I like to keep them to 9 and 10 weeks, just to make sure everything's okay and get a little bit more work in with them.
So these guys will be ready to go home kind of middle of November. So they'll be with us for another about 4 weeks yet. So they've got a lot of time to grow and develop, and we'll be giving updates on these as they go. So this whole litter, I think, is available. We don't have any reserved spots. So if you did see one that catches your eye, or if you have any questions, or just want to follow along, this litter is completely available at this time. You can check out our website, adoraperfectpups.com, for more information. And we'd love to talk to you.
We also have a trainer that we do extended training. So if you're
Rose,
interested, even though they're
intelligence.
ready in November,
Yeah.
You can add a little extended
Maybe a
training
couple-
to them.
2 weeks
And it
or
could
4
be a
weeks.
really good Christmas puppy, like a Christmas puppy with some obedience already instilled.
There you go.
Rose and her team does a phenomenal
She does
job.
potty training,
Oh,
crate
she
training,
does. And it's...
and then tries to do at least 3 to 5 kind of basic commands to kind of get you started.
She has different programs, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
But her spots are filling up.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Because
so-
that means they're Christmas puppies. So we can think of that already at this point.
Very good.
Aw.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, again, adoraperfectpups.com if you want to check these guys out.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one.